Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a blessed day. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I was going to put up my sinking funds video, stuffing sinking funds from my cash envelopes, but I decided not to do that. I wanted to show you all exactly how I have been saving money as far as my grocery bill. This week I was doing a new challenge. I tried to do a challenge that worked last week, and then I done a challenge today. I went over just a little bit, but it wasn't for me about going over the amount that I had in my mind, because I had the change part in my purse. It was 52 cents that I actually went over. But the whole thing was I cut my grocery budget in half, and I just want to try to show you all ways to save money. You know, it's been a thrill for me to try to come up with some different ways to save my money ever since I stuffed those cash envelopes using stuffed the sinking funds using my cash envelopes. So I've been so pressed and so excited about saving as much as I can from my cash envelopes, because it's going to help me in the future. And I'm trying to start with whatever I can right now. So I went to Walmart and went grocery shopping today. And what I decided to do was just to go grocery shopping weekly now. But what I did was just use what I had already. I'm going to use the vegetable mix that I have in my freezer and some other things that I have in my freezer and in my pantry. So therefore, I only had to spend the $15.52. And I'm going to show you what I got. What I end up getting, I got the almond milk. That was $1.82. I got eggs. That was $1.48. I got 1 can of tuna fish because I got some pasta in my pantry that I'm gonna put the tuna in, and I have some cheesy sauce. And I'll show you that in just a minute. I'll show you all the things that I'm gonna use to go with what I have in just 1 minute. But I got pancake mix because pancake mix will stretch and I can just eat that with my eggs. I got water. The pancake mix was $1.98. I could have got the off-brand for $1.60 something, but I just went on ahead and got that. It wasn't but a couple of cents more, but it probably would have stopped me from going over, so maybe I should have. I got the waters they were 60 cents a piece. I got these chips. I don't normally eat, like I say, I don't normally eat chips and stuff like that. When I talk about snacks, it's like pineapples and like applesauce or apples or something like that. But since I'm off, I figured this is a way of treating myself because I don't normally eat this kind of stuff. So I eat these with, I got bread to make peanut butter and jelly. Now, I already had peanut butter in my pantry, 2 things of it as a matter of fact, but I was running low on jelly. So I end up getting that jelly. It was 94 cents. Yes, 94 cents. The bread was only 88 cents. And the chips, these chips, this big old bag of chips, this will last me longer than the whole weekend, the whole long weekend. But these chips end up being 92 cents actually. Guys, I forgot to tell you all that I got these chips too because I thought about I had salsa already in my refrigerator. And I say it would be better to get that because I can eat that as a snack too. And the applesauce, I end up paying $1.23 for that. The pineapples were 98 cents a piece. 3.5 pineapples is what I normally eat, so that'll last me. That's 3 meals a piece, so 3, 6, 9. I could get 9 bowls out of those 3 cans, so that's why I end up going with the pineapples instead. I started to get apples, but they was $3 and I think 68 cents, and you only got 9 apples, and the pineapples would stretch. I love these just as much. I know the apples probably would have been healthier, but that's why I got the applesauce, because I like apples. But I end up getting these noodles. I never tried this kind before, but I normally get the noodles that's in these little containers, but it's a different brand. But I figured I would try these. They were 37 cents a piece. I like those for my midnight snack. And so what I'm gonna do is end up making soup. I'll have sandwiches the beginning of the week for a couple of days. Then I'll make my soup and cornbread. And then going on into the next week, like the last couple of days, I have this pasta with the tuna in it, and I have the pasta and the cheese sauce, and I'm about to show y'all what I already have to make up everything. To make up my dinner for a couple of the nights, I still had this bird's eye, this whole bag of vegetables that I hadn't ate. It's just been sitting in my freezer, so I figured I'd make that. I already had the tomato paste. I already had the cornbread mix too to go with it, so that's why I end up needing the milk and the eggs for this week. And I figured I would go ahead and get a large, because I could eat the eggs with my pancakes, and so I can eat that all week long. So I'll eat the soup, and then I got these green beans I already had in my pantry, and I'll eat that with the cheesy pasta. And what I'll do, that's the pasta I had. That's enough for a couple of days. I put the tuna in it, and then I already have my cheese sauce. And so I got 2 packs of that. And so all I have to do next time whenever I want pasta again is just get another cheap pack of pasta, and I can make that meal up again. And the tuna fish was only 68 cents, so that's a cheap meal. But guys, I'm just trying to show you all how you can save money. Normally when I come out the grocery store, it seemed like I have just a little bit of groceries, but my bill is so high. I spend my 50, my budget went from 75 down to 60, back down to 50. And I would spend that whole amount, but it didn't feel like I had anything. So for the last couple of weeks, I went last Thursday, and then I went this week. Last Thursday, I did not go over budget. I did $10, a $10 challenge. I did not go over that. I actually was under by a couple of cents. And this week was a $15 challenge. And so I end up spending $25 for, well, $25.52, or a little less than that since I didn't go over last time. $24 and some change for my groceries, and that's how I end up saving $25 to be able to stuff my sinking funds with. And I'm excited about this challenge, and I'm gonna keep trying to do it and see, you know, if I can still eat a little bit healthy. May not be as healthy as I want to eat, but as long as I have food, I'm not a picky person. You all, this is another way. But I do thank you all for watching. I will, if I come up with more videos or things that may help somebody, then I will share that with you. You all have a blessed day.